What's good, y'all? We back in the building. So today, I want to talk about what is FBA and what are the issues with Fat Joe and some others, okay? So number one, FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans. It's not a group. It's not a hate group. It's not a group of people online that attack people. It's none of those things. It just represents a lineage. The only reason why it sounds like a group is because it's abbreviated. And the reason why it's abbreviated, we'll get to that in a second, because it contains three different words. We'll talk about it in a minute. But FBA, it's just like saying you're Haitian. It's just like saying you're Jamaican or Guyanese or Puerto Rican or Trinidadian or Mexican. It is a lineage, right? Now, the issues that we may all have as black people being in America that we can fight for and where we intersect, you know what I'm saying? But then there are issues that are specific to each lineage, right? And each lineage has its own different culture across the diaspora. All right, so foundational Black Americans are simply black people who came through the slave trade from Africa to America that cannot identify with any other culture or country. I'll repeat that. Black people who came from the slave trade into America that cannot identify with any other country or culture but America. We made our own culture here in America, right? And we've created the foundation of the country through slavery. That's it. Now, the reason why people say that they try to say that we're a group is because we have decided to get on code about our lineage, about the things that we want to do internally as a lineage, and about creating I want to say a movement, but really just being on code about our culture, about defending our culture against culture vultures and things of that nation, like anyone else would. If you're Jamaican, you're not going to let some American guy come down there and claim, nah, man, we respect every culture out there. We don't hate anybody. I love my Trinidadians, love my Haitians, love my Africans, love my Nigerians, Puerto Ricans, Colombians. I had a Colombian Uber driver that was dark as me one time. You know what I'm saying? And then I started doing my research and found out how many black people really live in South America. But it is we have delineated, we're different lineages, and each lineage has issues according to their own particular lineage. All right, so that's what FBA means. You could even call us foundational blacks, foundational Black Americans, but it's not a group. I keep seeing this thing online. Yeah, there's this new group out here called FBA. Foundation. Somebody said Foundation of Black Africans. Somebody else said, I can't remember what the A means. It's Foundational Black Americans. It is a lineage of people, like I described earlier, who have decided to be on code and move forward with our own culture. Now, what is the issue with Fat Joe? I don't think anybody has a personal issue with Fat Joe. The issue with Fat Joe is, as a Black American growing up in America, it's obvious that hip-hop culture was created by Black Americans who had no other connection anywhere else. All right? We're not saying Puerto Ricans didn't contribute. I'm not even saying Puerto Ricans didn't contribute early on. You know what I'm saying? We're just saying that it was not created half and half. No hate to my Puerto Ricans, no hate to, we love y'all. It's nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe, when you came in through digging in the crates back in the 90s, we ain't had no hate for you. You know what I'm saying? We congratulated you on your success. And the black community rallied around you and supported you. But you can't come out here and say that we're a group of these guys who are black radicals. And yeah, there's certain individuals that have helped us get on code, right? But we don't have a leader. It's not a group. It's not like the Black Panthers or Black Lives Matter, right? It's a lineage of people who have got on code with their thoughts and their culture like every other lineage. Again, like our Trinidadians. I saw a video about Foxy Brown the other day. That yo. I was like, yo. I was feeling my Trinis. I think she's Trinidadian or Jamaican, but I was like, yo, I was supporting the culture, but I recognized that ain't me, and there's no problem with that. I watched the video. I was like showing love. I was getting into, I was like, yo, this is cool, but it's the love that we have for everybody that sometimes gets us in trouble, because people like Busta Rhymes will then take advantage of it and say, oh, these guys are Jamaica created hip hop through Kool Herc, while Kool Herc himself said that he got all that stuff from Black Americans. Some of the founders, Busy B, Sha Rock, Debbie D, you know what I'm saying, Grandmaster Caz. They're all saying the same. Wait, even others who came in before them are saying, wait a minute, we created hip hop. Of course, we invited the Puerto Ricans in and the Jamaicans in. Some of the best rappers out here are Jamaican. Biggie was Jamaican. KRS is half Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But we're saying just like the Jamaicans, just like the Haitians and the Trinidadians stand for their culture, we have to stand for ours. And we have decided to get on code and defend what's ours. That's all. That's all we're saying. We ain't got no hate for Fat Joe, man. And this what I don't want this to do is turn into like a battle between, FBAs and the Puerto Ricans and all that stuff. It's not to be divisive. It's just to say, hey, you have your cultural lineage, we have ours. You celebrate and defend yours and fight for yours. We'll celebrate and defend and fight for ours. Listen, I'm a follower of Christ, man. I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody, bro. But I'm picking up the mantle just like my brothers before, King and X and the SCLC and all those that were groups back in the day that did have leaders, the Panthers. We just picking up the mantle. You can be a faithful man with love in his heart and still fight for your lineage in a righteous way. You know what I'm saying? So look, much love to everybody, man. We ain't beefing with nobody. We just claiming what's ours. We understand that hip hop was created by us. Puerto Ricans came in later. Puerto Ricans came in early on. Y'all are some of the best b-boys, man. We embraced y'all. We still do. But we got to do what's right and fight for ours. All right, FBA all day. This is King Messenger. Got records coming out real soon. You can check my social media. Whether you see this on TikTok, just follow me. I'll put my flyer up. All right, I'm out.